Great. We want to move on to triple integrals. And so if we look at the question, we want to evaluate the triple integral over the box B where we have the intervals. And so we look at x, 1 and 3, that is 1 and 2 inclusive, and then our y, 0 and 1 inclusive, and then our z, also we have the interval as well. And so that is what we are considering now. Now we want to see how we'll be able to solve this type of questions. We've dealt with double integrals already, and we are now looking at the triple integrals, and we have added one integral to the double, and we go through the same process now that we have the intervals of operation. And so if we look at how we have done it over here, we are starting from within, and we will first integrate with respect to x. And so we are picking our dx. And so what we are doing is that we add 1 to 2, we get 3, and we divide the coefficient here is 1. So 1 on 3, and that took us to the next step. And so you see that I have 1 over 3 x cubed y z, and then we have our limit, so 1 and 2. And so when we slot that in, then we shall get 8 on 3 minus 1 on 3, and then yz. So when we do that, we get 7 on 3. And so now we are now going to pick our dy with this integral, and then we work on that. So first because we have 7 on 3, that is a constant, we take it out. And so that takes us to the next step where we have our 7 on 3 out. And so this time we are now doing the integration of y. So we come here, so we add 1 to this, we get y squared, and then we divide by 2, so that took us here. Great. So once we get that, we then slot in our values, and so that will also give us our value over here, right? And so we are saying that we put in 0 together, and then we put in 1, so we shall get half. Then we took the half outside. This time we are now going to work on the last one, z. And so 0 is the power 1, so we add 1, and then we get square, so we divide. So that gives us z squared on 2. Now that also we have our 0 and 2. So when we put in 0, we get 0. When we put in 2, we shall get 2 squared on top over 2. So that gives us 4 on 2, and that gives us 2. And so that takes us to the last step. So 7 on 6 times 2 will give us 7 on 3. Fantastic. So that is how we normally go through the triple integral. So let's look at it again. So this is the question. We're asked to do this one, whereby we're given the box B, and B has been interpreted, giving us the intervals. And then we took our time, then we went through. So look at the process. Now evaluate the following. Okay, thank you so very much for joining. Continue to practice, and you will make a headway. Continue to practice, and you will make a headway. So these are the exercises. Okay, thank you.